Let's get started, shall we? Paragraph is 2. Okay, the main purpose of this first paragraph. Oh, the first paragraph, okay. Okay. C. It's used in line 16. Yo, the thing with these is like you can never be sure because, to be honest, they're all kind of vague. Ugh. I hate the ones where they ask to find evidence. It's so much work. Sure. It's kind of hard.
By superhuman efforts, he almost managed to maintain KK Haruni in the same mechanical cocoon, cold and bathed and lighted and fed that the landowner enjoyed in the home.
To help his master. Between comments in lines 43 to 52. Vast, sir. Oh. Wait. Oh, this is hard. Process of elimination. Always make sure to cross out the wrong answers. Pro tip. Reason it can see, that's the thing with these inferred. You can't know for sure because there's no one word that says this is the right answer. So you have to like guess. My tutor said it was like one of the trickiest ones, the one that they use to trip you up because you're inferring. Best evidence for the answer to the previous. I swear to God. So the lines that I got the pre-answer from are the lines for B, answer B. So best of all. Okay. Oh my God, this one has so many words. I don't understand half of this. I hate the ones with the graphs. Okay. Yeah, so something I struggle with is like not reading a passage carefully and then being too lazy to go back and check. So then I end up missing a really easy question that I probably shouldn't have missed, which is really bad. I should really be more careful, but sometimes it's like whatever, right? It's a form. That news is a form. Why is this so hard? Oh, my brain hurts. So another trick I was taught was to box out the first word in these if they're like similarly styled, and usually that word will be able to tell you, like narrow it down. I have no idea. My head hurts. Lots of water. Pissed epistemological authority of expert elites. What? I hate these science ones so much. I'm so bad at anything related to STEM. Describing oh, ew. This is not only a paired passage, but it is a paired passage from Abraham Lincoln and Henry David Thoreau. As we all know, any passage past like early 1900s is unreadable. It's just like, unless you like study like English and like English history, like you will not understand. That's like, it's just such a pain. And so the way I usually do it is I read the first passage first, and then I answer the questions that go along with the first passage, and then I read the second passage and read those, and then I answer the ones that are related to the second passage. And at the end you can answer like all of them, like the ones that are like about both of them. Pretty straightforward. Okay. What are the ones where it's both of them first? See if I can get like cross some of them out first, and then, you know. Henry David Thoreau. It's the... Is that the dude from Walden? I think it's the dude from Walden. Oh my god. Injustice is part of the necessary friction. Let it go. What does it mean by let it go though?
Let it go. Let it go.
Oh my god. Okay, so one thing that my tutor also said has been happening in the recent SAT test is that for some of the evidence, they don't give you the option of like the best part of the evidence. They either give you like more lukewarm evidence, or they give you like evidence that's like around the chunk that you really need. So that makes it more difficult because it's a lot more nuanced and you're not really sure if that's like the right answer or the right piece of evidence, right? That's another way they're trying to trip us up. Is this the last one? Wait, is this the last one? God. What? Why? Why is this so hard? Okay. Yeah, you have to like read the question actually in some of these. So this really hurts my head. Oddities. Oh. So no, when it's like for and it's like yes, yes, reason, and then like no, no. I have to cross out 2 of them, so that leaves you with just 2 left to, you know, find the real answer. So apparently when you come across a paragraph in part 2 where it's like 1, 2, 3 like labeled, you have to be conscious in your head like one of these sentences may not be exactly right. Some of these are like really tricky because this one requires you to like skim a bit ahead. And I noticed on some of the newer ones, they ask questions where grammatically it's correct, but you want to change it in order to keep it in the same style as like paragraphs before, so you have to be really careful about that. I've gotten a lot of questions wrong where I'm too lazy to look at the graph, and then, you know, I get around this like super easy mistake to avoid. Find changing times and pace. So the first golden age in action. It was like vintage stuff. Strong. Oh, my package is here. Time for bed. Squared p squared equals 4. So Blech. What? Wait. Oh, wait, it's 2. Dumbass. Whoa, wait. Oh my god, that's so mean. They did a different thing, like a different equation here.
Oh my god, I hate this so much.
There's gotta be a trick to this. I mean, like, seriously. Time for a calculator. 16. 2 is 4, 3 is 8, 4. 16. 2, 3, 4. How many liters? Okay. Let's see. See, the thing with it is, like, even if you have a calculator, you most likely will not need it. So it's like they're trying to trick you to waste your time on this. Oopsies. So let's see. Yeah, for these you have to make sure you get your units right, because you never know, they may be like trying to trip you up and then you end up with the wrong answer because you don't have the right units. Who? Why? My brain hurts.
Come on, Jacqueline. You got this. You can do it. Let's go, Jackie Cheng.
You can do this. Did the amount of the customer's water bill increase? Oh, I hate percentages. I always fail these. I have no idea, honestly. I'm not sure. I'm really not that good at math. We literally didn't even learn how to like graph a circle in math. I don't know why they didn't teach us. Okay, I'll just graph it because I'm lazy. I'm stupid. All set, but okay. Finally, let's check the answers. This is so sad. Okay, so I got a 1480 out of 1600, and this is not the score that I got on my actual SAT. I'm a senior this year, and I already took the SAT back in like October, so I already submitted that for my college apps. And I mean, this just goes to show like the SAT doesn't really like score like how well like you are academically. It just scores like, it's just really like, you know, how well you know how to take the SAT. It's not about how smart you are, it's about how much you can afford to pay to learn about, you know, this. And it really just goes to show like the huge like gap in wealth, because, you know, some people can afford expensive tutors and some people can afford to pay for people to teach them how to take a test, right? And some people can't, so they have to, you know, teach themselves, and as a result they aren't able to like game the system, so to say. They don't know the tricks to gaming the system. And at the end of the day, like, this is just a number. It's not a measure of how worthy you are. It's not, you know, how smart you are. It's about how well you know a specific system of testing. You know, like the ACT is a different way of testing. If you do well on the ACT, that doesn't necessarily mean you'll do well on the SAT. So just keep in mind that no matter what, the SAT is only one part of this whole, you know, like the holistic college process. And if even if you get like a bad SAT score, it doesn't mean you're not a good person. It doesn't mean a college isn't going to accept you. It just means that maybe you're not good at test taking, or maybe you can't afford to pay for an expensive tutor. Bye.